Hi, everybody. I'm unearthing a relic from my past. This is a Roland VS-840EX. This is a hard disk recording system from the 90s. I've had this sitting up against a wall for many, many, many years. And last night I decided to plug it in and see if it still works. Because I recorded pretty much a whole album on this thing. But that album was left abandoned in the early 2000s, primarily because I lost interest and also because the audio fidelity just wasn't very good. It was kind of embarrassing. It was an album called Songs Everyone Will Hate, so it was appropriate. So anyway, I'm going to show you what I did. I basically fired this baby up, got it working again, and figured out a way that I could transfer the information on board to my DAW to Cubase, so that I could have control over all the tracks. I can't send anything in sync, so it's a bit of a chore, but anyway, I'll show you how it works. I'm going to power up here. Everything on this machine was recorded onto zip disks, so probably haven't seen one of those maybe ever, or not in a long time. All right, so now we're ready to go. I'm going to throw this baby in, fire it up, and load a song, and I'll show you what it sounded like and how it basically worked, and then I'll play you the final result of my quick little mix. You can see the track sheet for it is right here. Remember track sheets, when you had to actually keep track of what you were doing? The song was called Waiting in the Car, She Gives Speeches, recorded September 5th, 99. Basically just, 4 or 5, I think 6 vocal tracks, which I submixed with effects on board. And then I had a 2-mix that was basically a bed track that I stole from a Smile album bootleg by the Beach Boys. So I stole the bed track, wrote my own words and melody to it, and then basically tried to pawn myself off as a Beach Boy, a drugged out Beach Boy from '67. Not really. Okay, so I'm going to load the song now. There's 3 songs on this particular zip disk. I want number 2, She Gives Speeches. And it's loading. Doesn't take long to load. It's not a big song either. It was so few tracks. So now I'm going to hit play, and I'll play you a little bit of what it sounded like coming from the actual machine. Here we go. And here it is. Yes, that belch is me being an idiot.
1, 2.
That's Brian Wilson.
1, 2, 3.
My girl likes to do some baking, but she has to have the...
So that's Brian Wilson, this musician.
Just watching all
Me
the
singing.
people out shopping. He was really poor.
Nice pop P there. Really poor. Okay, so that gives you an idea. So I took that and basically one track at a time threw it into Cubase. And so now I'm going to just finagle my cables here a little bit. And I'm going to hit play on Cubase, and you'll see that it sounds a little bit better now that I have some control over the individual tracks, adding some EQ and compression and a little bit better effects. So here's the finished result of this stupid little song called Waiting in the Car / She Gives Speeches. Excuse me.
1, 2.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
My girl likes to do some baking, but she has to have the best mixer. So I'm sitting in the car, just watching all the people out shopping. I just got accosted by a devil man out looking for me. He was really I suspect he's just a phony, so I'll tell him no, he can't hear me. Then I honk my horn at him, 'cause something tells me he's just a con. Speaking of which, that reminds stole this bad track from Brian Wilson.
Do it once more, will you?
Want me to over? Let me. Should I overdub it?
And there it is. So it works. So I had to basically start every single one of these tracks with my own click track. So I did a little boom, and then I'd hit the play button on the Roland hard disk recorder and just hope that I was basically close to being in sync. So it's really rickety. It won't be fun when I try to transfer a song like the one below here on my track sheet that's got a lot more tracks. That's going to be challenging to get synchronization to happen. It may be a failed venture, but we'll see. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you, and I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll do more, and I'll get myself a proper camera tripod so I'm not Mr. Shaky T as I always am. See ya!